Alright. Hello and welcome back to the Monk of Malacath Adventures. Last time, we continued the Archaeology Guild, or the Lost Spires mod, quest line. And we're having a good time with it. We've gone through a few, spires that we found. Let's see, can we find some of them on the map? Found one like, up here. And I think we found like another one like, well, that was the newfound spire, but we've been to a few different spires. Haven't still been to the overgrown spire. We need to still dig to that still, but we also went to the celestial dimension where the warlocks actually come from. And we visited an ancient shrine of a long dead god, who apparently was like killed by they say the Twisted Evil, which you can only assume are the warlocks because they come from spires. So anyway, changes I made off camera. As you can see, I'm now wearing all Daedric as opposed to Daedric and Drake-fired Curious. Because, well, I need to evolve my heavy armor. Well, well. And hey, Creeper, hey, George Virtue, how's it going? Yeah, Oblivion. Yeah, this is all... Oh, wait. Oh, that's light, too. Oh. I don't think you actually get any bonuses for it, though. But yeah. Anywho. Oh, thanks for the auto hosts. The vid? Yeah, it was entertaining, I suppose. The disco fever. But yeah. So, yeah, besides that, I added Oblivion XP to the game, so you'll notice that in the bottom, like where my left fist, or sorry, I can't actually swing that independently. It's your birthday on Monday? Awesome! Happy birthday! Well, happy early birthday, I suppose. But yeah, as you can see, there's another bar underneath my health bar, magic, and fatigue, and that's because I switched to Oblivion EXP. I guess it's just XP. But basically, I need to basically gain XP. I was at a point where the only way I could level is by jumping. And that was the only way, and basically I would never frickin' level. So I switched to Oblivion XP, and now the idea is, I don't have that one creeper. And now, basically what happens is we'll get experience through questing and discovering places, and I assume defeating creatures, rather than actually practicing a skill. So you see I have no cumulative skill here. Basically, when I level, I can put a certain amount of points into each. Alright. Yeah, that's all the changes I made. Oh, and hey, Silent Affection. How's it going?
Fellow, I've been looking for you. I finally deciphered that alien scroll you brought me.
Alright. Yeah, certainly, Creeper. Oh, thanks for getting it, George. Thanks. Alright, Alien Scroll.
If you'll recall, it said, "A pure heart illuminates the entangled eye." After rummaging through years of Solon's research, I was able to make sense of it. There is an Aeoliad legend that speaks of a subterranean labyrinth built to protect the mausoleum of a great Aeoliad king, Aeon IV. This is the very legend that fueled Solon's excavations. If it is true, the phrase "entangled eye" must reference exactly this. Entangled alludes to the labyrinth, while eye alludes to its geographical location. Aeoliads attached great importance to the geography of Tamriel. The eye is an ancient label for the island on which now stands the imperial city. If the eye of Tamriel is the imperial city, then that's where the labyrinth must have once stood. The imperial city could well have been built on its ruins, which still remain, buried deep underneath.
Yeah, yesterday we were talking about it, we were talking about what if disco fever was like an actual disease that you could catch, and like somehow you could catch it from other people, and that there'd be like colonies of people who catch disco fever that they don't have the cure for yet. So then Creeper made that. Oh man, it was great. But yeah, so they're saying that apparently there might be the labyrinth that Solon was looking for is apparently deep underneath the Imperial City. All right, let's take a look.
If the labyrinth exists, it must sit below the current Imperial City. We can't excavate there, unfortunately. The only hope of accessing the labyrinth is through the Imperial City's vast sewer system. But where to start? Try the Imperial Elven Gardens District first. Find a sewage hatch in the Gardens District and search it through thoroughly. The labyrinth entrance may no longer exist, but even a single clue of its remains would be worth the effort. Until next time.
Actually, it's Sun Infection. We just started, so like you're like what, minute 6 into the stream? All right. So I'm looking forward to see how this Oblivion XP goes. If anything, it's got to be faster than me jumping over and over and over again, or at least I'd hope. Now, granted, it is a little unfortunate that I was what, 60% of the way to leveling up, and now they've reset that to 0. But whatever. Would it be cool to see me play a horror game? No. Not really. I get scared easily. I'd rather feel adrenaline through intense action rather than intense horror. I usually don't play that sort of thing. I might do something like it, though. I don't know. We'll have to see. Alright, so this is the Elven Sewers. Now, did I gain experience by punching mud crabs? No. And what's this average XP per hour? To gain experience, you gain it through, amongst others, killing creatures, gathering Nirnroot, exploring new areas, or completing quests. Alright. Horror games that aren't scary? Oh, I gained something for killing that rat. Although, unfortunately, the notification's beyond, or is under something. I found the alien doorway, that must be into the labyrinth through the ruin. I'll explore it. Horror games that aren't that scary? I'll consider it. So far I haven't really come across a horror game that I'm like, man, I have to play that. Nice, the sun immediately. Oh damn, what the? Man, he does a lot of damage. Ha! Nice. Yeah, right. It might be that I need to decrease the difficulty. Like, this is a normal raid. It might just be because of this area, but holy crap. Hey, Saberwolf, how's it going? Yeah, I think we might have to turn down the difficulty. Oblivion XP seems to go mental right now. Yeah, I used to... This is interesting. We changed the leveling to something called Oblivion XP, which is more like old style, like you level up and distribute points, as opposed to leveling up a skill and then you choose stuff based on that. So like, oh, it doesn't say I gained experience though. That's You're gearing up for the game, but yeah, it's very weird. I feel like since I made the change, you'll see I have an XP bar like like right here. But yeah, it seems very strange. Everything seems to be a lot freaking harder ever since I made that change. So my health has this weird regen thing, which I don't understand. We'll have to see how this all works out. There we go. Oh, so this must be the actual labyrinth. Hey, Faminator, how's it going? We are actually underneath the Imperial City, trying to make sense of this labyrinth. Alright, side infection. But it's a labyrinth underneath the Elven Gardens district. We just changed some of our mods to Oblivion XP, so we should gain levels based on like enemies and stuff like that, as opposed to leveling up only acrobatics. Ooh. Okay, that might be a little bit of a problem. You know, it seems to be okay. Yeah, doing well, doing well.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can go heavy on this. They have reflect damage on them too, damn. I think there's... Wait, did that what? Do you mean the pig babe? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, these enemies, yeah, I think maybe the Oblivion XP might have made things harder. Like, we already have this on 90% difficulty. So it could be that. It also doesn't help that most enemies for some reason have frickin' reflect damage, which is so nasty being a hand-to-hand character. Oh, gotcha. Like, I'm not sure if this area is supposed to be harder, or like... or everything's harder because of the change I made. We'll have to see. It did say that a recommendation for this mod is to use an uncapper so that you can go above 100. So that could possibly be a thing. Wow. I got a lot of experience for that. Holy shit. Nice. So yeah, as opposed to like getting experience by using skills, I get it from kills and completing quests now. Which I think will be a nice change. Since I'll actually be able to level as opposed to just, you know, jumping over and over and over again, hoping that I've jumped enough times to raise my acrobatics. Nice. I'm excited to see how we do level, though. That's going to be pretty cool. Alright, I do want to change something quickly, though. A weird thing happens when my character, like, takes off his cape, which I had to do to get, like, the base values of, like, what my skills were like. So, It's not supposed to be 171. It's supposed to be like 8 arrows in me for days. I know, yeah. Some of those skeletons and stuff, they have so many arrows. There we go, that's better. The Helm of Orin Bearclaw, yeah, and Daedric armor, yeah. Good stuff, right? Alright. I feel like there are definitely weapons on the floor somewhere that I have not picked up. Ah, there we go. Boomer bow. I feel like there was definitely like a claymore somewhere. I don't see it though. It was like dancing around here at one point. Oh well. Can't be... Oh! Oh, it was a steel claymore, never mind. But yeah, if we're gonna be a monk of Malacath, like, we have to at least have our armor be somewhat orc-like.
Whoa! Ha! Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah, mostly for at least these skeletons, I'm just using my absorb health punches, which are roughly around 25 absorb health per punch. Oh yeah, I always found that so weird. And despite the fact that I've, you know, I have a Skir's Oblivion overhaul, it still happens. Like, I'll still, like, I literally installed it just so that that didn't happen. But I will still find, like, bandits who still have, like, glass and Daedric on them. I'm like, come on. Like, Daedric, well, I think I've talked about this before. In Morrowind, Daedric is rare, right? In this game, it does make a little bit of sense why Daedric would be a little more common, because Oblivion gates are opening all the time. But at the same time, I'm like, come on. There we go. I also think maybe I didn't get a few patches, because I'm noticing I'm not getting kills for every single skeleton. So it could be a fact of, like, I need to get certain patches. Probably. Who the hell knows? Yeah, Daedric was very rare in Morrowind, yeah. Really? Oh my goodness! Thank you for the tip, George Birchie. Holy cow. It says Disco Fever. Thank you, George. Thank you so much, man. That scared the shit out of me. It's like, there's a dark elf down here? What? Alright. Oh yeah, and the spell we're using right now is a new one too. It basically makes it so that it does 14 damage across 4 different elements. So it'll do like roughly 56 damage across the elements, which is nice. Okay, this one seems normal. No, not really. Let's see. What did I miss? Still going through the labyrinth. I got scared because someone donated to me, George Birchie, and it's a loud donation sound. Which I totally forgot about.
Yeah.
Daedric Katana was your love in Morrowind? Yeah, I know what you mean.
Ooh.
Oh, I got it, Creeper, I got it. In fact, I would say they got too humorous. See what I did there? T-O-O, T-W-O, skeletons. They have too humorous. You missed it? Oh man, really, George? Well, thank you so much, man. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. The jokes are dry today, like the desert. There we go. That should be better, right? I'm good now? There we go. But thank you so much, George. Thank you. You're awesome, man. Excellent, Creeper. Excellent. Let me check the minimap to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, looks like... Oh, well, I can't get up there quite yet. You subbed to my YouTube? Awesome. Thanks for subbing to my YouTube. You can look forward to exactly the same thing that you see on stream, just put on YouTube. So, I always like, because if you missed a stream, that's you know, where you can go to find it, or, you know, other things, but still. Okay, so it is updating. It's just very slowly. I do feel like I need to decrease the difficulty, though. I'm not sure if it's just this area, though, so I might complete this area and then try to find, like, a different area just to see. Oh, dude, yeah, I can play the donation sound manually. Sure thing, man, no problem. Since you missed it. Let's see. Here we go.
You Enwa!
Did you hear that? Hey, Xer, how's it going?
You Enwa!
Oh, it scared the crap out of me.
Yeah!
But hey, Xer, we're underneath a labyrinth, underneath the Elven Gardens district, doing the Lost Spires quest. Oh, nice! I got 641 experience for doing this, for killing that guy. Excellent. But yeah, we switched some mods. Well, not some. We switched one mod around. It's called Oblivion XP, and so instead of, as you can see, instead of skills making you level up, you actually level up from killing things. It's pretty sweet. Yes! Yes. You Enwa. It's something that usually gets screamed at you when you play Morrowind. But yes, you can see that below my health bar and magic bar and fatigue bar, I now have an experience bar. Man, you're on top of the bone puns today, Peter. Where you switch, yeah. By the way, those sound bites are really easy to find. If you just go into your Morrowind game, go into, like, I think it's sound creatures, and then there's, like, a specific one for dark elves or something, I believe. It's, like, super easy to find them. That's how I also found the Scamp Scream. Oh, man, the arrows on these guys, damn. It is weird, though. I'm noticing, like, my health bar goes up and jumps. I know I have some passive health regen. Like, 2. Let me just double check something. 612. $6.15. That's weird. That's very strange. Huh. I think I'm getting, like, better health regen for some reason. Maybe it's because of the difficulty? I'm taking damage because, nice. But no, I'm taking damage because a lot of the creatures, have reflect damage on them. Which is really unfortunate. So you see how he's, like, glowing yellow? That means he's reflecting damage. So I am using absorb health to sort of negate it, but you can see that, like, if I do more damage, it really sucks. Although, actually, let me see something for a second here. No, I still do 23 damage with hand-to-hand. Since when? Ascura's Oblivion Overhaul, plus other mods. But yeah, I'm playing on, like, 90 difficulty, so, you know, I might be, you know, very nice magically defended, but, like, physically, I still suffer horribly. Now, if I had, like, armor uncappers or something, I'd be a little bit better off, but still. I don't want my end game to, like, just be, I punch everything once and they die. I can buy Barbie Dream Party House? Holy shit. I never even thought about that. All the things. All the Barbie related accessories. And frou-frou items. Now, I also have reflect damage on myself, but it's only like 30. These guys, they got some nasty reflect damage on them. There we go. Is that just a... that's just a normal Iron Claymore, lol. Wow. Nice! I always love getting the knockback. I'm just too tall. Aren't I just? Gosh. Oh, so yeah, I guess certain announcements / news updates. Haha, I took your axe. Nice, I got some experience for killing that skeleton. But yeah, so, let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so, I won't be streaming Sunday, because my cousin from Ireland is coming over. So I won't be streaming then, we'll be having, like, dinner together. What else? Oh yeah, tonight's an early night, because I do my tabletop game with my college friends every Friday. So instead of going to like roughly about 9:30 or 9, I'll be stopping at 8:30 tonight. The reflect damage, with 100% reflect damage, you actually take no damage, and all the damage goes back to the owner. So that's how it works. Yeah, Feminator, yeah, getting 100% Chameleon is kind of nuts. Ooh, damn. I mean, I could also do some special things, like, I could also do Vampiric Doom to have, like, a good absorb health per second. I like how he's missing me, though. That's excellent. This seems to work. I just want to do some more damage, and then I switch over to absorbing health. Nice. That wasn't too bad. Man, all the arrows, though. Tickle your funny bone. And those arrows actually do weigh quite a bit. I just have a collection of Welkin stones. I don't even use them for anything. Friggin' A. Oh wait, there's a zombie. A freaking zombie.
Yeah. 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 Ha.
There we go, knock him down. There we go. But yeah, see, like, zombies don't have reflect damage, so it's some enemies do, some enemies don't. This guy definitely does. Alright, we're gonna use Vampiric Doom on this guy. Nice. And I'll just stick with this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Creeper. Wait, what? Mountains? Nice! Nice, George Birchie, nice. Oh, shit. Slightly pebbled.
Oh. Yeah.
The only thing that makes me afraid is, I know it's down here in this, like, place. Like, everything I fight, I'm almost dying. What's gonna happen when I actually come across, like, a boss battle? Shit's gonna get really intense. Actually, I'm just gonna go with this.
Yeah.
It does seem like I take a lot more damage from power attacks, which makes sense. Blurp. I need to be a bit louder? Really? Do I have to bring up my my microphone? Or is the game too loud? Really? That's awesome, Saber.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Ha.
Wait, what? Oh, gotcha, Boulder. Never mind. Frickin' A, though. I'm gonna turn into an effing porcupine. Alright, what do we got here? How good are we on experience now? Okay, 2,000 some. Paralyzed is fantastic, I know, right? But for some reason, they really increased the, like, paralyzed chance of friggin' everything with a bow, which is not helpful. It does seem like I don't get experience for every single thing that I kill, but I definitely... Well, I'm getting experience at least a lot faster than, friggin' if I was just to jump over and over and over again. Actually, I wonder how training works with Oblivion XP. I assume you can only train up to 5 times, but oh gosh! But I assume it can't be that good. Oh, Iliad Zealot. Interesting. Let's make sure to repair our stuff. Nice, Grand Ring of Shock Shield, hell yeah. Getting to a point where I am going to need to, nice, put some stuff away. Grand Ring of the Aegis, damn, I'm getting some nice rings. Probably if I was in a vanilla dungeon, I would assume I'd gain experience a lot better. Or something like that. It could be that these enemies are specific to this mod and it doesn't calculate them. I'll have to look for some, like, patches and whatnot for Oblivion XP. I'm doing some nice, like, you can see him stagger a lot, which is real nice.
Ha! Yeah!
Nice. What was he using? I don't know. I think it actually just went through the wall. Damn it! Fortify fatigue pants. Wait, did any of them... No. Just checking if I missed anything. Nope, okay. Oh wow, they didn't get too damaged at all fighting that one guy. Damn. Awesome. Let me check my experience. I don't know what the average XP per hour, though, is. Maybe that's just telling me, like, how many experience I'm... I guess, yeah, that's just telling me how much experience I gain per hour. Like average, I guess. So it's just slowly going down, because it, like, has no idea, like, what to do.
Whoa!
Oh, these are alien zombies, not red zombies. I think I caught astral vapors. I don't know, George. Maybe I'll buy a game or something. I don't know exactly. Oh yeah, I did gain a little experience there. Nice. You can actually start to see more experience on that bar. Or I might save it. Who knows? I don't spend money all that often, but when I do, it's either for a game or filling up my car with gas. Or food. Something like that. I'm really humping that ground. Why? It's the chance is so high to be knocked down / paralyzed.
Yeah!
Look at me. I'm just a frozen porcupine. It's ridiculous. There we go. Jeez. I think I actually might create like a new spell that does like a ton of damage over time. Wait, what? Fill my cat with food? Alright, let me repair my stuff. No, my car with gas, me with food. Sorry if my clauses didn't meet up there. Yeah, it's like 3,000 experience now. Sweet. I think this like experience per hour will level off a bit after it like realizes I don't gain experience all that often. We'll have to see. Oh yeah, I definitely have astral vapors. But yeah, I'm thinking I might want to get like just like a like on touch, not like a punching spell, but just like an on touch, like do like 5 damage of each element over 60 seconds or something. How's Chubby in the rest of the game? Are you talking about Pumpkin and Daisy? Pumpkin's good. They're being rascals, though. They like anything new in the house, and you cannot keep plants. You cannot keep plants at all. It's crazy. Yes, Pumpkin is definitely the chubby cat. Oh, my fish chubby! Oh, he's good.
Oh!
It's a shame that they all have, like...
Oh!
It's fine. But yeah, they, unfortunately, we added a new fish. It was, like, from our neighbor, who's, you know, it was getting too big for its tank, so we're like, oh yeah, sure, fine, there's room in our pond. And here, that fish came over with, a form of fish hepatitis. So unfortunately, like, it's just inundated in the water with fish hepatitis. It's not really a, like, and they all have it now, which sucks. But apparently the worst it gets is, like, maybe they'll get a wart on their fin or their gills. But they're all fine. But unfortunately, when stress goes, if stress goes up, those warts will appear more and more. But seeing as how the whole pond has it, you know, it's a little too late for that. So I have like a small, weird leper colony of fish, I guess. Yeah, it's, I forget the actual name for it, but it's basically fish hepatitis. But yeah, you can't get rid of it. It's in the water, it's in the fish. If I put all new water in, the fish will just transfer it to the water. So I just got to make sure we can't add any more fish, because if we add any more fish or put our fish in other ponds, that means that that will infect other ponds. So those fish are staying for their whole entire life. And then we're disinfecting the fuck out of it. Now, granted, some of those fish are older than I am. So there are fish that are older than 25 in that pond. So, like, it might be another 20-some years till it's all new fish. Assuming that they don't breed anymore, right? So it's kind of nuts. But no, they're beautiful fish. You know, we just got to make sure they're not stressed, which we do a pretty good job of by putting a tent over them in the winter, so it keeps it a nice 52 degrees and stuff like that. Yeah, friggin' A. You got to be real careful when you're introducing like new fish into a large system.
Yeah. Yeah. Ha.
Nope. My birthday is November 23rd. And I'll be 26.
Ha.
What is the professional name for fish hepatitis on your search? Yeah, what is... It's got a name, but it's I don't know. I guess they call it fish warts sometimes, but it's like, I don't want to say it's terminal, because that makes it sound awful. It's not terminal, they just have it for the rest of their lives, and if they ever get stressed out, they'll start developing warts, which are apparently not painful, but bothersome on certain areas of the body, like on the gills or on fins. What is it like to be an adult? It fucking sucks. And if I could somehow subtract about 6 or 7 years and go back in time, I would just stay there. I'm not a fan of responsibility, and boy do I have a lot of it. That and debt.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, the world doesn't stop me, though. I will still watch Saturday cartoons and whatnot. But, you know, it's one of those friggin' stupid things. Yeah, you all agree that being a kid again is awesome. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, you guys are great. No, I'm like literally I stream so that I don't have to pay attention to everything else, and it's fantastic. It's my little paradise with all my chatty, awesome dudes in chat. Where I don't have to, you know, pay taxes and shit. This guy is damn tough. Well, I guess he's a champion, not a guardian. Frickin' A. Yours is Friday night game? Nice. We all have our own escapes, right? I opened up something. I don't know what, though. Did I get any more experience recently? Yeah, I did. Nice. Alright, let me, shit. It's not gonna let me until I kill everybody. Oh well, we'll just have to deal with the fact that I have less armor. Fingroth Paradise. Where the hell am I now? Oh, that opened up to the Lost Aliens substructure. Okay, I want to go down here, actually. Yeah, exactly, Silent Infection. That's the way I'd go, yeah. Either that, or I've been told that as long as I shave, I look very young. So I'll just, like, cryogenically freeze myself in a few years. And then just, you know, forge ID so that, like, I say I'm, like, 18 or something. I'm sure that'll work out fine.
Ha!
Shit, I'm being attacked by 2 skeletons now. See, it says skeleton. That is no normal effing skeleton. Not with reflect damage and that much fucking health.
Whoa! Yeah!
But no, there's some fun stuff about being an adult. It's just, like, roughly, like, when you get out of college to, like, getting your, like, job and getting yourself settled is pretty much, like, the worst time. I have not reached the getting settled part yet, which is why I'm pretty negative about the whole experience. But once I do find a good job and whatnot, then I'll be less salty. Until then, though, let the salt flow. No, college is a good time. You just gotta make sure that you take care of yourself. I didn't really learn that till the end of college, where, like, I eventually learned why bother getting stressed out when I can just be like, you know, fuck it. I'll make this paper, like, 1 page less, and just, you know, be more concise, and then just, you know, question the professor's, you know, judgment. Most of the time it worked. Granted, I was, you know, sort of trained for scientific writing, so I'm usually very concise about things. So, like, normally they'd ask for, like, a 10-page paper, and I'd hand in an 8, and I'd still get a good grade for it, because I literally got to say all I needed to say, which is fantastic, but that does take a bit of practice to get away with. Also, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and sometimes it takes a long time. Like, what? I've been out of college. It'll be 3 years. Yeah, it'll be 3 years, like, this December. And I still have not found, like, steady work and stuff like that. See, now that's the see, no, you gotta take care of yourself. That specific situation you're talking about in college was when I took care of someone else. That's a completely different story. Long story short, never let someone else make a potion for you. The event that we all cumulative and very fondly remember as the poisoning. Oh, shit. Oh no, I probably will never, well, I can't say I will never stop streaming, but at the very least, I enjoy the fuck out of streaming, and I don't see a reason to stop anytime soon. I'm sure there'll be, you know, life that pops up and whatnot, but otherwise I'm pretty much like, hell yeah, let's keep going. I don't see any reason to stop. Gosh. I mean, granted, I'm here as long as you guys are here, so... There you go. These guys are freaking tough. Now, what is funky, right, is this spell absorbs... What is it? It absorbs 25, and I do 23 damage? I must do more than 23 damage, or else I would be technically gaining 2 points of health per punch. Or something. Or maybe I have to wait? Oh, that's weird. Get a spouse that's at the same level as me? Lol. I fucking wish. Exactly, George, exactly. Jeez. Seriously though, the knockdown on these frickin' archers is absolutely ridiculous. I've said it once before though, if I had a way to clone myself, this would be a non-stop stream. And then basically like one of us would like be like the daytime Vingroth, and one of us would be like the nighttime Vingroth, and we'd like switch off. Well, I'd probably do like four different Vingroths. Like dawn, midday, dusk, night, or something like that. And then we just switch off like every quarter day. Be fucking sick. Found a button. And a special occasion clone, in case the others are busy. Yeah. The best not mod. You're certainly creative. All of you are the best not mods. Ooh. This one didn't open. Oh, here we are. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm just doing some tumbling here to help out my acrobatics. Oh yeah, look, we've gone up in experience. 5,000, nice. Nice.
Ha!
Alright, let's keep going. Did I catch a disease? Nope, I'm good. I have a feeling that I'm gonna step on that plate and just a whole bunch of shit's gonna come flying out at me. Oh, it's just one. It's not a reflect damage kind! Yes! Finally, a normal fucking skeleton. Holy shit. A normal skeleton with a fucking, like, iron hatchet that barely does any damage.
Yeah!
It's a strong-ass skeleton, though. Holy shit. For, like, a normal skeleton with an iron axe. I feel like the Oblivion XP definitely did upgrade some of the opponents here. They're kind of insane. Yeah, because roughly with Malacath's smite, it does roughly about 56 damage plus another 23 from my punches and from the spells. Plus, it could also be weak to other magic. No, not the skeleton. I want the thing under it. There we go. Jeez. Oops. Doing a lot better when it comes to armor repair. It used to be a chore. Oh, that's a reflecting skeleton. Oh man, I was just used to the other ones that weren't crazy. What kind of sword does he have? Is that a silver claymore? He's definitely weaker than some of the other skeletons we've been fighting. No, that's a steel one, isn't it? Nice, I got experience for that one. This fucking wraith, though. There we go, some vampiric doom.
Whoa!
Damn. It's a fine steel claymore. Okay, gotcha. You don't have it. Oh, it's the weird thing where it's technically dead, but it still stays there. Gotcha. I think I'm gonna drop the difficulty by just like 5.
Ha! Ooh! Yeah! Ha!
And then if it's just this dungeon in particular, then I might raise it back for
Ooh!
an A.
Yeah! Ooh! Ha!
I don't have an orange cat. If you're referring to Pumpkin, I only named him Pumpkin because it was the nearest adorable object when I named him. He's actually black and white. And Daisy is black and she's white and black with gray stripes in the black spots. It's pretty sweet. It's like 2 cats in one. Yeah, Pumpkin and yeah, Daisy's not yellow. Pumpkin's not orange. They're just named that because they're adorable. You have a cat named Pumpkin? Awesome. But yeah, I just named him Pumpkin because he's adorable.
Ah!
It's the cat from the alley.
Yeah! Ah!
Could be Pumpkin's dad.
Yeah!
All I know is that Pumpkin's dad is not paid welfare. Nice, I got some 400 experience or something. Or not welfare, what the hell is it called? Something. Alimony? Alimony? I don't know. Oh, really? You named him because his head looks like a pumpkin? That's hilarious. Yeah, Daisy and Pumpkin were both strays. Daisy's the mom, and actually
Ooh!
Pumpkin's the kid, and he had 2 other brothers. And they were born underneath our porch. Daisy just had them. Because she remembered I was nice to her when she had her first litter and gave her turkey. And so she just was like, might as well live under the guy's porch who gives me turkey, right? So yeah, she had kittens under there, Pumpkin and 2 others, who we adopted off? I don't know, however you phrase that, to someone we know. And now they're named like Luigi and Giovanni or something like that. But yeah. Then we took them in. Daisy and Pumpkin. We're like, we can't separate the 2 of them. They're adorable.
Yeah!
Every once in a while you might see them on stream. They don't come up that often though. They sort of just change their schedules every so often and then they have things normal. Hey Hobbs, how's it going? Good to see you. We are in a labyrinth underneath the Imperial City Elven Gardens district as part of a quest mod for the Lost Spires. So yeah, we're exploring the labyrinth and trying to figure out like what's in here. Let me see. Oh, that's adorable creeper. Tricolored cats are cool. Woo! I missed that.
Whoa. Oh.
Damn it, got astral vapors again. I swear, I have the worst, like... it's almost like I have weakness to disease. I catch diseases so often with this character. Yeah, did you see that creeper? Yeah. Yeah, I did that today. And you're in the bottom of the you're the mentions list for the channel as well. I'm gonna need to absorb some health here.
Yeah.
Nice, got 592 experience for killing that thing. Oh, really? When you come to the stream, it's automatically scrolled down? Weird. Oh, if I'm online. If I'm offline, I think it shows it in its full glory. Why is the knockdown rate so high on these dudes? I mean, I understand. Is it like against my agility? Because my agility is pretty damn high. What is it? It's 74. I guess it could be higher.
Yeah.
Whoa. Did you see him do a shimmy there? He did like a weird skeletal shimmy. I don't know what that was about. Alright, I'm gonna need to do some, oh nice, I'm at 7,000. Just need 30,000 more experience. That won't be a problem, will it? I just punched him with like 3 different spells there. I'm absorbing 5 points of health per second from him, so that should be good. Alright, I'll see you later, Salt Infection. Have a good one. We'll be here tomorrow with some Skyrim. Yeah, let's take down the difficulty. Just by like 5 points. And then if things like... if creatures are just like easy to beat outside, then it's this level specifically for some reason. And I'll change it back to normal, I suppose. Because I want it that we go in a vanilla dungeon and there's at least somewhat of a challenge.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't help that I have, like, what, 75 resist normal weapons?
Whoa. Yeah. Yeah.
Frickin' wraiths. Alright, we gotta cure that disease we got. No cure all, there we go. There we go. Make sure we repair our weapons. Well, I don't use weapons, I use my fists. Oh yeah, my heavy armor doesn't actually increase anymore, so it doesn't matter what I wear, technically. I level up and then I choose what to level. That's interesting. That is a very interesting new way to look at it. I could wear whatever the hell I want now. Because when I level up, I can choose to increase heavy armor, as opposed to just waiting for it to increase by being hit over and over again. That might actually be preferable. Huh. Interesting. That way you can choose to increase it as opposed to... Yeah, actually, Oblivion XP, now that I think about it, is a fantastic way to change the leveling in this game. Because basically, like, you can't exploit it, really. You have to kill something, or you have to do quests. You can't just sit in a corner or swim forever to raise your athletics. Interesting. Very interesting. Now granted, you know, I do like the progression of this game. But, you know, there's some things that need to be easier to level and some things that are harder to level that should be easier. And it is tough to get that balance. And, you know, we're talking about a scope, right, of a game that's going beyond all normal quests, right? Like, we're doing a totally modded quest right now. We've totally done, like, Midas Magic stuff. We probably gained a good 10 levels just from modded stuff. So extending the scope of the game is kind of difficult to be like, alright, well, you know, you need to level this fast or this slow, because depending on what mods you have installed, you could be playing for a damn long time. That's why Spears of Oblivion overall is pretty good, because it does take down the amount of leveling. It's roughly about a third, I've noticed. Like, it's 1/3 more difficult to level with the Spears of Oblivion overall, and it's actually... You do need it, if you include to do other modded stuff. Otherwise, you will just be level 50, like, real fast. Or at least level 40.
Whoa! Oh!
Alright, let's go ahead and Vampiric Doom this guy. The skeletons are so shiny. Yeah, they have reflect damage on them. So every time that like yellow shiny stuff is reflect damage, so it's really unfortunate for me. These guys don't have reflect damage, but for some reason they do a ton of damage. But yeah, we added Oblivion XP, and I think it may have made things harder. But at least I'm actually leveling, so you can see that yellow progress bar underneath my fatigue, and that's my new experience bar. These things are absolute nails. Yeah, I do need to raise my agility and so I get staggered less. It'd be really good to have that happen. There we go. Jeez. Let's see, how far are we now? Nice. 8,000 or so. He had a sword, didn't he? Somewhere? Mithril Claymore. Nice. The best acrobatics. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to, you know, raise this thing, but you can totally get to that chest. That's a little ridiculous and awesome at the same time. Yeah, mostly I'm just using absorb health punching right here. I absorb 25 health per punch, and I still have my health drop because of the reflect damage on these guys. It's nuts. But it makes it challenging, which is nice. You know, you don't want to be steamrolling stuff late game. Hey, Fill the Pot. We are in a labyrinth underneath the Imperial City. Trying to find cool stuff, basically. As part of the Ancient Spires quest. And we changed our sort of leveling so that we actually we have a level bar based on how many things we kill and how many quests we do rather than how many skill ups we have. My microwave's kind of... Yes, it is. Nice! I actually disarmed him with that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I'll actually be able to level up. Which is real nice. As opposed to just, you know, waiting for my acrobatics to help me level up. There we go. I actually can't wait to level up and see what we can do. But apparently you have a certain amount of points per level and you just put it into whatever you want. Which sounds real cool. Mace of Embers. Oh, cool. Fortify Fatigue Pants. Grand Ring of Blunt Force. And the third Robe of Glib Tongues. Cool. Anything here? Platinum coins, petty soul gems. Cool. Have I told anyone my name? No. Not really. I'm usually pretty good about that. That is, whoa, that is some hefty poison gas there. That's actually poison gas, holy crap. I mean, there are people who definitely know my name, but that's because they know me from real life. Otherwise, people usually don't. Which I prefer, because, you know, being hired for jobs and whatnot, don't want them to be redirected to here. I mean, I like to think I put on a good show, but professionalism is just basically personified as a stick up some dude's ass. With a fucking tie grafted to their neck for all eternity.
Whoa!
Gosh, there's a lot of wraiths here. Holy shit. Actually, let's go damage here.
Oh! Ha!
Wraiths, oh gosh.
Oh!
These ones aren't too bad.
Yeah!
You know, I do think I am getting experience for a lot of these kills, but it doesn't tell me every single time. Because I'll see every once in a while, like, I raise by, like, 700 or something, but I seem to go up by, like, thousands each time I check. So I think it does count every kill, it just doesn't tell me every single kill what I get. Because I feel like it would happen way too often. There we go. Oh, it's a normal skeleton. Yay. Let's fetch it. But yeah, as you can see, with 75 resist normal weapon, and them with iron axes, they don't do any damage to me at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I notice normal skeletons with iron axes are this hard outside of this cave, I'm definitely going to bring down the difficulty, because holy crap. It shouldn't take this long to kill a normal skeleton. I hope it's just this cave in particular. Especially for something that does absolutely no damage to me. There we go. Alright, so what do we got this way? Oh, we got the other side of the poison gas room. And a zombie. I hate frickin' dread zombies. They're the worst. You really use some disease resistance. I mean, granted, I can just cure it any time. It's just an inconvenience, but still. Nothing there. I should probably hotkey that, to be honest. How's our experience now? 9,000? Sweet. We're getting there. We're almost a third way. That's pretty cool. Deflection. Sweet. I'm just gonna roll around. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter how many times I roll around. It doesn't actually increase my skill. Cool. This is actually really nice. I don't have to worry about, you know, altering my combat style or anything like that. I can just relax and just do whatever the hell I want and then put skill points into something. That's really nice. I should have made this change way earlier. Holy cow. Alright, I still have to find the exit, though. Hey, how's it going? We're in a labyrinth underneath the Oven Gardens district as part of the Lost Spires mod. I guess I have to head down here, though. Whoa! Great, the light just wore out. No, it doesn't, Creeper, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was one of those, you know, children whose, you know, parents' naming convention was a sick joke. So it actually starts with underscore. You get so many arrows from these skeletons, it's crazy.
Yeah!
Actually, I've not met someone whose, like, actual name starts with an underscore or anything like that. Do any of you guys know, like, someone whose, like, legit legal name is, like, something crazy because their parents were just like, ah, let's see what happens?
Oh! Yeah!
How did you know, Creeper? Yeah, it's underscore dank, and then Usaurus is my middle name, and then my last name is Rex. Dankosaurus Rex. Oh man. The yellow bar. So yeah, Creeper, we made a change recently. We went to the Oblivion XP mod because I wasn't leveling up anymore. So basically what it does is it gets rid of the need to increase your skills. So as you can see, I have no leveling for skills. Instead, I gain experience by killing things now. So and completing quests. So now I'm like a third way to leveling as opposed to, you know, forcing myself to basically jump repeatedly until I finally reach level 100. Really, your friend's little brother's named after one of the Games of Thrones characters? That's you know, at least that's something though. That's kind of cool. Like I feel, isn't there like a statistic where like there's a lot of girls that are gonna be named? I can't remember her name, but she has the whitish hair. I don't watch Game of Thrones, actually.
Oh!
That's the Lost Labyrinth. I feel like I shouldn't be here, or maybe I should. I'm not sure, to be honest. Can I please get that? Oh gosh, my my sneaking thing's way off. Ooh, I should change that. Do you know a kid born in June named Naruto? That's something. Let's see. Let me just write that. Sneak. Not that I use sneak, but the sneak eye is off. There we go. It should be. that is some freaky shit. There we go. I was wondering how to get back here. Not that it was actually worth anything, but still. Ooh, is that? Did I? Where is the actual button to raise the? I guess I don't need the button to raise the stairs, but still. There was a way that I got up here. Holy shit, I can fly. Oh yeah, I can fly. I forgot about that. I totally have a levitation spell. It's like, fuck it. Away! See, we're supposed to get up there to raise those stairs and everything. How are you supposed to get up here normally? Luckily, the dodge roll works really well for going through those. Cure poison.
Ha!
Oh, okay, interesting. That's the way you... Oh, that's weird.
Oh!
Yeah, I totally already opened this thing. We're gonna... Let me see.
Ah!
Yeah, I did, yeah. Yeah, you're named after a famous mechanic. Or mechanic. Interesting. Alright, so wait. This is the actual labyrinth. This must be the labyrinth itself. The pure heart illuminates the entangled eye. I think what you're supposed to follow the crystals, I believe. Of course we're not going to, and we're going to try to find everything in here, but still. Fallen Sentinel.
Yeah!
Oh, your parents' old mechanic?
Ha!
Interesting. Cool, Creeper, cool. That's why you wanted my Skyrim character to be named Harrison, then. I see your game.
Yeah! Yeah!
Honestly, though, like, names in like, the Elder Scrolls games don't really even matter. Like, you may see your character's name, like, in a letter, and it's that, you know, very much the whole, like, dear sir or madam, except they just insert your name there. It'd be cool if it actually had more of an effect on the game, but... Then again, people would probably spend as much time messing with their face than they would choosing, like, as, you know, choosing their name. Which would be kind of cool, I suppose. Shit, really? Damn it. It's Fallen Sentinels, though. And their stupid amounts of reflect damage bother the hell out of me. I need to boost up my reflect damage. But unfortunately, they actually nerfed reflect damage for players in this year's Oblivion Overhaul, and then gave tremendous amounts to your enemies, which is, I think, completely unfair. The Estru Son of Coral, which is normally, what, 35, is now 15. And these motherfuckers, just all day, it's ridiculous. There we go.
Yeah!
But at least if I combo it with Vampiric Doom, I should, you know, not lose health as quickly. Actually, it doesn't seem like it pays to do charge attacks, to be honest. There we go. Silver Mace, Plumber Shield. Ooh! A very hard lock. Was that for the very hard lock that I got experience for? What are we at now? Ooh, 12,000. Nice. Let's see. I need a bit of this. Oh, yeah. My armor is suffering. There we go. Well, let's quick save. We haven't quick saved in a while. That would be bad. Nice, Creeper. I actually think he did less damage when he had his weapon. What did that say? Oh, I thought something said oops on it. As if it made a horrible mistake. Let's see. Oh, damn! Oh, damn! Oh, damn. That is no normal skeleton. Holy shit. Please pick up that mace again. There we go. Knock him down a little. Shit. That is not the buttons I want to press. No, stop it. There we go. There we go. Jeez. What is a pirate's favorite color? Flawed pearl. Yes, I got 600 experience for lockpicking. There we go. How is the sea a color? Oh, favorite letter, my bad. I misread that.
Oh! Hoo! Yeah!
I mean, R is pretty good for a pirate's favorite letter, but the C is also a nice one.
Hiya! Hiya!
Yeah, I think I may have lowered the difficulty again. These guys are just stupidly powerful. Why? These glasses are fine. Okay. Ooh, a Varla stone. Yeah, fuck this guy, honestly. We'll bring the difficulty down to 80 and see how that goes. Yeah, I live in Pennsylvania. In a small town. Nothing happens, but I don't actually care that much. Oh, now I'm over encumbered. Damn. No, it's fine, yeah. I mean, that is so broad, I don't feel like anybody's gonna be knocking on my door anytime soon. Well, I mean, unless you actually know where I live. Which, there are people in stream who do know where I live. Isn't that where spooky vampires live? No, it's like... There's nothing spooky about where I live. Yeah, that's Transylvania is my name. Yeah, I'm not gonna answer that one. There we go. Put away all the stones and stuff as well. There we go. What, Ticonderoga? No, I mean, I live in a small town. I don't live in a desolate, you know, like, internetless area. It's just a small town. We actually tried to get absorbed into a neighboring town, and they said no. That's just how much of a small town we are, is that nobody actually wants to take us. Oh my gosh. Hey, Crispy Crackers. What's Extra Life? Oh, isn't that like a charity thing?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know how to set that up. And it's probably too late to set it up. But I'm playing Skyrim tomorrow. I have a movie theater and a sheriff. I have neither of those things. That's how small of a town it is. Paul. No, you gotta go out of town to get the good stuff. Both women and Pokemon Go. No, seriously though, my town sucks for Pokemon Go. I did found that there's a park nearby I can go to that has like a lot of Pokestops and a lot of people sit by and put out lures and stuff, so, you know, that's nice. I'll go there every once in a while and do that. I don't live in a small town. Small town USA does not mean I live in a cabin. Small town US, like small towns in the US, like are just, you know, like the one street that goes through the town, and you know it's got a population of less than, you know, 2,000 or something.
Ha!
Does my cabin have running water and a windmill? I love that. I know it's not that kind of small town where you all live in a swamp and someone's always related to somebody else. It's not that kind of place either. But no, I you know, there's, like, it's a forested area where I am. If you want to know, like, the ecology. Are y'all cave dwellers?
Yeah.
You're thinking Pennsyltucky, which is west of me. A little bit farther west. I'm more eastern Pennsylvania. Y'all are cave dwellers. I love that. Oh my gosh, this is the fucking labyrinth we've been going through. Spooky Ghost Crab, I believe, is a viewer that was with us during the Terraria streaming days, I believe. Cave Cowboys! I feel like I'm heading backwards. Yeah, I'm heading backwards, aren't I? Your brother, your uncle's sister. What does that even mean? How does that doesn't even work. Like, family trees don't bend like that. I'm pretty sure. I hope they don't. Freaking A. Oh my gosh, Hops. Oh man. That is too funny. Oh man. So I feel like the only place we haven't been is that weird little corner, although... Have I just literally found my way out of here? Oh, this guy's been following me forever.
Yeah.
No, you're thinking Western Pennsylvania. You're thinking Western Pennsylvania. Or Pennsyltucky, as it's called. I went to college there. That's where they chew tobacco and do all that stuff. Oh boy.
Whoa.
Where are you getting this information from? No. Wrong country. No, it's venison jerky. Venison jerky is where it's at, and I'm not even, like legit though. Venison turkeys, or jerky is great. There's no, it's not beef jerky. It's deer jerky in Pennsylvania. And that stuff is delicious. Okay, so this way. Though I have a lot of friends that are goats and muskrats. I love these crazy assumptions of where I live. Because I said small town Pennsylvania. You're all describing something very different.
Oh!
Although, speaking of which, I do actually have a domesticated bunny that lives outdoors, who I call Dutch Bunny because he's a Dutch bunny. He's not actually mine, and he's just out there in the wild. I'm gonna make a hutch for him though. I do not play the fiddle or banjo, although I do know a lot of people who play banjo.
Yeah.
My dad can actually play a fucking mean banjo. And mandolin, and ukulele, and basically anything with strings.
Yeah.
Even pianos. That's one of those things where piano, is it technically percussion because it uses hammers, or is it technically a string instrument because it has strings in it? It's a weird thing. No, actually, our town has moved up in the world. We used to only have one traffic light. Now we have 3. So our town's been moving up in the world, strangely enough. I thought we'd always be a small town, but, you know, we're getting there. we got 2 more streetlights. We don't have a one-way street, though. The most important of all string instruments, the G string. Oh, they plucked that all day. Oh man. Oh, what is this? Victory stele. On top of Aeon's sarcophagus lay this large stele. I should return it to Sova. And sarcophagus of Aeon the Fourth. The grand ring of feather. Remember early game? Like, we had like 3 items that gave us feather and we were like freaking out because it was so good for our hoarding ways. Is there anything down here besides just creepiness? Oh, hey! Lost Alien Ruin. Do I work in the mine or the quarry? Yeah, there's a place. Yeah. Harrisburg's the capital. You could be king there, Creeper. You could be king of Harrisburg. Wait, did I just go all the way around? This is like where I came in. Nah, Hobbs. All the mines and quarries are shut down, man. They're different days now. It's not like the good old days where you could work the mines and the quarries. Those days are long gone. Okay, I have to figure out how to get back to where the hell I was. How the hell did I get down here? Because there's a boss battle down here somewhere. Fuck, how did this happen? Fuck, how did... Oh, wait. Aha! Aha. Now. I will levitate back up there, because screw it. Alright, Hobbs, alright. It's the wrong part of the state you're thinking of. Or the country, rather. There is totally a boss battle, though, somewhere. The hell? You're thinking either more far west or more far south. I am not, like, No. I'm too far east for that. I'm too far north for that. Oh, too funny. Yeah, there's totally a friggin'
Whoa!
boss battle down here. What the hell? Your queen might be a female cow. What? Oh my goodness. Oh, you know, it's this way. It's through the crumbled ruins down here, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Alright, guys. Get ready for a very intense boss battle. And intense music, as I recall correctly. I'm gonna make sure I repair all my stuff. Good, it's repaired. A lot of militias and preppers. Okay, let's see how this goes.
I am your master. Bow to me or die.
Jeez. Yeah, I remember that Griever, yeah.
Slaughter!
You don't remember a boss fight? Well, this isn't vanilla Oblivion. This is a quest mod.
Yeah. Yeah.
Death delights me.
Ah. Ah.
My dad's done some keyboard work, but you know, that's more of like he knows how to play like Rocket Man and a few other songs.
Ah.
Blood
He doesn't
hails
do
me.
anything crazy like jazz piano or anything.
Ah. Whoa.
It's not infection. You've what? Hey, the cheese. How's it go? What? You've developed carpal tunnel by time. Don't. It's all right, man. You don't have to develop carpal tunnel. It's totally okay to just say hi and lurk. If that's what you're into, you don't have to talk so much you develop carpal tunnel silent. You can chill if you want. I have nothing against that. Oh my goodness. I in no way encourage those to develop carpal tunnel in my channel. Hey, the cheese, how's it going? We're doing a crazy boss battle as part of the ancient spires mod. We found like this friggin' crazy minotaur guy. Damn. He's just so fucking massive, I don't actually have my bearings right of where his hitbox is. And he can hit me from a lot farther than I suspect. And unfortunately, Minotaurs have this weird thing where they actually backpedal and create distance between you and them. Really? You've done this boss fight like 6 times? Nice. So then you're familiar with this quest mod. Sweet. Alright, we're gonna need a little bit of Vampiric Doom. That'll help me regain health every like 5 seconds or so. It's basically a really nice drain health. Oh, does he have reflect damage too? How many fucking enemies need reflect damage? Honestly, it's just pathetic at this point. We'll have that looked at, Salt Infection. And I hope it gets better. There we go. Hey ladies. How's it going? look the way he friggin' fell over. Oh, can you not loot him? Well, that's disappointing. Oh yeah, awesome creeper. They added polar... Yeah, they added a lot of stuff to Minecraft, didn't they? There we go. Ooh, Sorcerer's Ring's not bad. Damn. His key. Iliad Cleansing Shrine. Cool, I wonder what that is.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Wait, like that. Oh, damn it, I messed it up. You're right. Give me that. Oh, come on. Damn it. I was gonna do like the thing where it has his hand on his chin, but unfortunately he's like too rubbery. Like, look, I can actually move an entire fucking Minotaur. And I can't loot him. Which is weird. There we go. Did I get any cool experience for that? I'm at 15,000. Almost halfway there. Sweet. But yeah, so for those of you who are just joining, we switched to Oblivion XP mod because I wasn't really leveling anyway. Basically the only thing that would level me up anymore would have been acrobatics, and by spamming acrobatics. So instead, we gain experience through doing quests and killing monsters, and I think there's a lot of other stuff. What the... Can I... Hello? Ah, shit. I need to go up here. Alright, Sign Infection, we'll have a good one. Hopefully you don't have carpal tunnel, and I hope you get that looked at, and I hope it gets better. I'll see you later, man. Speaking of small town stuff, though, that is my small town fire alarm that hasn't been fucking taken down since the 1800s, when they used to, you know, have volunteer firefighters from the fields with buckets of water putting out fire, and they still haven't taken the damn thing down. They could have taken it down when they had beepers in the 80s, when they had those giant cell phones in the 90s. We have fucking amazing cell phones today, and they still refuse to take that motherfucker down. Actually, there was probably a back way to get out of here, too. Actually, can I even get out of here? Yeah, let's see where the other place brings us. Let's grab the levitation. Because there was definitely a way out over here. Levitating is so awkward when you're trying to go down the stairs. Yeah, there was definitely a way, right? No, I guess it was that way, wasn't it? Damn, that's okay. You're playing Dark Souls 3 right now? Nice. I guess this is the way out. Yeah. Then how? Ah, here we are. Bit harder to get out of there, but it worked. Hey, Johnny Fly, see how's it going? We were just doing, we just did a labyrinth for the Lost Spires mod. And we fought a giant minotaur and stuff. And yeah, we also changed our leveling up. So instead of waiting for acrobatics to level up, we actually gain experience based on killing creatures, gathering nern roots, exploring new areas, or completing quests. And I think there's more. I think like stealing things successfully and pickpocketing also works too. But yeah, so we have a new way to gain experience. The bar is right underneath my fatigue, as you can see. So yeah, that's a thing. So yeah, we went to that labyrinth and got a different stele. Yeah, this is the shirt that you said looks like a pro gaming jersey. It's I think it's like a, they call it a baseball shirt, or at least the style or design of it or something. All right, so let's talk to Sova and see what we can do.
You've searched the Elven Gardens district sewers?
Yeah, a new way of gaining experience. Yeah, it's pretty major. Because, yeah, otherwise, the only way I had to gain experience before was I had to raise my skills. And there was only one skill that I could raise to level me up anymore, which was acrobatics. Which is a pain because basically it forces me to jump around everywhere. I do like acrobatics, but I was actually at the point where that was the only thing that leveled me up anymore. I found the labyrinth, and this stele.
The labyrinth? And Aeon's mausoleum too? Unbelievable! It sounds too good to be true. Then Solon was on the right track all along. In a single day, all those years of research are vindicated. Excellent work, fellow. Let's have a closer look at this stele.
Alright, reward!
Here, take this key to display case I.
Stele.
This tablet commemorates a great battle. Here's Aeon 4, leading his army into battle. And this looks like an etched map in the background here. Aeon leads the Templars of Lumini to expunge an evil, a twisted evil, as it says. A great victory was won that day against the twisted evil, if we're to believe this stele.
Twisted evil.
We've run across this phrase before, in connection with Norleen's lost deity, Lumini. Solon's research notes also mention it, but what exactly it means, he could never say. I can't make sense of the depicted map here,
right,
but I'm sure it corresponds to actual geography. We must track down the location of this battle. A scavenged artifact or two may reveal the identity of Aeon's adversaries. This shall be your task. Consult Aster Say. He will help you identify these geographical features. Show him the stele. Here.
All right, cool. Yeah, no one ever noticed the the elven
Farewell.
Sewers and stuff. Oh, I got 1,200 experience. Sweet. I wish that was raised a little bit. Let me see if I can fix that. XP mod. Message. Position. I'll try to fix that, but yeah, unfortunately right now it's like stuck underneath like the displays that we have right now. I could, I guess, get rid of them, I suppose, but yeah. What's display case I? This is a catapult thing. Display case J, we already have, cool. No, don't have G yet. Yeah, right, Johnny Flyseed, right? Yeah. We have different settings now. We've had enough people in our chat for enough consecutive days. I think it's like 20 or so, that we actually have quality settings for our stream, which is fantastic. It could have maybe like done one of these. Now we picked up something else in that place, and it could have done something awesome. Let me see. The cleansing shrine. Nice! Is this oh, cool. Sweet. So I can, basically this is like a mobile shrine that I can bring with me. That's amazing. That's awesome. Alright, so she wants me to speak to Aster Kai then.
How can I help you today, fellow?
Oh gosh, Johnny. Alright, take a look at this geography.
Let me get a closer look at that. Yes, you see, here looks like the Panther River. 1 second, where did I place that Nibone Valley map? Ah, here it is. Yeah, like I said, this is the Panther River right here. It's in the Nibone Valley region. You know, if that's the case, the area you're looking for should be just at the start of the Panther River's last inlet. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Alright, cool.
Bye.
So it looks like we are going to find another lost spire. Sweet. Which is the Panther River? Isn't this the Panther River? This is the Panther River. Here we go. Steel Battle Point. Oh shit, here's an ogre. So I'm hitting this guy with damage fatigue 35. Oh shit. And then Oblivion crashes. Fuck, it doesn't help that I'm being attacked by like 57 things. Hey, that was the first crash of the day. And we're what? There's like 15 minutes of the stream left? Because Friday we end a bit earlier because I do a Friday night thing with my college friends. We're going to play a tabletop game where we're going to play as dragons. I'm not exactly sure about the specifics, but I guess we'll be terrorizing people as opposed to actually fighting dragons. It'll be interesting. That emote, though, it's like staring into my soul. It creeps me out, the cheese. Gosh, there's a lot of fucking...
Oh!
Wasn't there a wolf, too?
Ah! Oh!
Ow. Stop playing leapfrog with my fucking face.
Ah! 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 Yeah!
Stop it, cheese. Stop it. Oh, no.
Yeah! Yeah! Ah! Yeah! Ah!
Oh, does she? That's cool. Awesome, Flyseed.
Yeah!
He may never rise again. Oh wow, he's actually rising up. Damn. I thought I was doing enough fatigue damage that he wouldn't get up again. But apparently they just have like some crazy... Oh no, there we go! It just took a little bit. Nice! There we go, the fatigue damage! Eat it, ogre! Nice. Yeah, I seem to be getting experience from each one of these guys. What is that? I gotta check. What is that emote? The prick. Alright, so we're heading over this way, looks like. But yeah, I made that spell specifically for ogres. It's just like a damage, fatigue, and absorb health. How much is it again? I called it heavy hitter. Yeah, damage, fatigue, 35, absorb health, 15. Friggin' A. I love the new Bob Ross emote with the, like, that's cool. Cool story, Bob. Nice. He does have a lot of cool stories, though. Oh yeah, it's a Besieged Spire. Oh shit, we gained experience for finding this location. A third spire. Nice. Yeah, I have to move those messages up. I think I gained 1,000 for finding this place. What are we at now? 19,000. Shit, we're above halfway. Oh my gosh, I'm leveling again, guys. This is so exciting. This is new. Oh shit. Albino goblins! Damn, they do so much damage. Fucking A. I'll take that fine iron dagger, damn. Fine! That dagger's fine. This cave is so mod lol. I know, but it's badass. You gotta admit. Like, this is some cool shit. True, it's not exactly lore friendly, because they just, you know, basically add a whole bunch to the history that didn't exist prior, but still, it's badass as hell. At least they try to make it lore friendly by, you know, saying that the warlocks fought with the aliens and stuff like that. And that's some cool shit, right? Shit. What the hell? Oh, I've been fighting ogres. My armor's probably shit right now. The yellow bar is my experience. So it's actually showing that I'm more than halfway to leveling up, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that. Motherfucker! Why? Why?
Whoa. Yeah.
That's a sweet ass spot. Damn, they do so much damage, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, the red cloud is what I'm doing to them. Oh my gosh. The amount of arrows that I've gotten through this mission has just been incredible. I mean, arrows do add up after a while. Like, certain arrows, like ebony arrows, I think are like 10 per arrow. If you collect a bunch of those, you're doing pretty well for yourself. Yeah, I was fighting them with absolutely no armor. For some reason, ogres do an obnoxious amount of damage to your armor. I don't know why. I guess it's because they have a lot of strength involved. Okay, now I shouldn't be absolutely dying. Throwback to when I get encumbered by arrows. It's happened before. I just get shot so many times. That was hilarious. I remember that. I was so pissed off too. Like, I think Dwemer arrows are really heavy. So like I was being shot by Dwemer arrows and like they weigh like 0.2 each or something like that. So they're a bit heavier than normal arrows. Frickin' A.
Yeah. Whoa.
I mean, they still... They're fucking awful, but... Nice. What we got here? Cool. They do a good amount of damage to your armor too. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Oh shit, you know what? I need to grab my cell phone quickly. I will be back in just a second. There we go. Sorry about that. I had to grab my cell phone, just in case. Need to call my dudes. There we go. Wait, what? Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you're referring to... Okay, gotcha. That's pretty awesome, Johnny. Ooh, nice. I got experience for that one. How much? 400 some? Nice. Yeah, I'll try to find out how to move those messages up. Nice. Nice. We're getting there. I'll take that leather shield, why not? What was he carrying? Nice. Chicken BLTs are awesome. What do we have here? Okay. Open a warlock chest. I like how they always have flawless gem in them. That's really nice. Second chicken BLT in 2 days? You lucky dog. Oh, shit.
Ooh.
One of those goblins just got frickin' owned by his own trap. That guy right there.
Yeah.
Albino goblin shaman. Come back here.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ha.
There we go. Silver dagger. Take all that. And then drop the rusty iron mace. There we go. Excellent. The guys like the guys in Solstheim, what, the Reeklings? I find the Reeklings to be funny. I like them. Alright. Let me just check the minimap here. It is getting close to where I am going to have to call it for the night, though. Because I've got a tabletop game I play with my friends. Here we go. A cross between Palmer and Reeklings? Sorta, yeah. You really don't like the word sack. Yeah. It's not a very fancy word, is it? No, tabletop RPG. We're playing a game called Oblivion, which you actually play as dragons rather than actual knights. So I'm wondering how that goes. If I can, I want to play like a lazy dragon who just like woke up from like 1,000-year slumber or something like that. I think that would be great. Alright, let's check out what's in here. I'll basically keep playing until they tell me they're ready. That's blocked off. Can I stream it? We've been working on it, actually. As a, like, trying to find a way to stream my tabletop game. So, yeah, we're working on it. We have a few programs we're thinking of using. There's an online thing called Roll20, so we might just do, like, an online browser and then use Roll20 website. So, yeah, we're considering about doing it in the future, Johnny. Now that I have a little bit more time on my hands, I could probably do that. The only thing I have on my plate, though, I have one exam I need to complete. But other than that, once I complete that exam, I'll have some time on my hands, and we could probably set that up, which would be pretty cool. Because that'll mean I stream on Friday from, like, could be, like, what, 6 to 8:30 playing Oblivion, and then like 8:30 till about 2 o'clock in the morning. Because that's how long it takes sometimes. It's pretty awesome. Plus, I drink heavily, which is fun. Does he have an offhand mace? This is an albino goblin warlord. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Was that an orcish offhand sword? Nice, I got some experience for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got some sort of crazy offhand weapon I'm liking the look of. Must have... Yeah, the sword's his offhand weapon.
Yeah. Ha.
Sweet. What is this? An offhand Pegasus sword. Cool. I'm assuming that's the sword he has in his hand. Cool though. Offhand Pegasus sword. What does that look like? Wow, it's 15 and it's heavy armor. Damn. I mean, that looks pretty damn cool. I like the looks of that. Give me that elven short sword. Sick. Let me check the mini-map. Where am I? There we go. We weren't doing too bad for ourselves there. Actually, if you notice, before I even repaired my stuff, I still had 85, which is pretty cool. I think I innately have 50 shield. Sweet. That's pretty nice. Okay, well that's a deadly pit of doom. You don't want to fall down there. That'll actually insta-kill you. Aha. Look at what we found. Did you see what I did there? I just waited. I was like, that thing's coming back down to hit you. Also, I have noticed something very interesting. The punching actually works through being silenced. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit. Fucking A. Alright, come on up here and fight me. These guys are pretty pissed. One of them does a ton of damage, not this guy. There we go. You know, it's because he doesn't have a weapon. He's actually doing a lot more damage to me. I find that so interesting. That hand-to-hand at a certain level actually becomes like an enchanted weapon, and so they're going against my normal weapon resistance. Fuck, they actually hit me so hard. Can we please get rid of some of these fuckers? Nice. There we go. You know, I also had the thought that maybe one of the things that I might not be gaining experience for is maybe there's some sort of like disconnect between the spells that I'm casting, like through punching, and that there's the ones who only die from the physical damage I do are actually the ones I gain experience for. I'll have to check that, see if that's a thing. I would hope it isn't, but it could very well be a thing. Holy shit, he had a lot of potions. Damn. Let me just text my friends to see if they're ready or not. There we go. How do I check that? Yeah, I'm not sure how I would check that. I guess I would have to... I guess I'd have to de-equip a spell, right? Like, just put on a healing spell, punch something, and see if I gain experience for it. And then if that continuously happens over and over again, then that'll probably tell me right then and there. Otherwise, yeah, that'll be interesting. Damn, that took a while to open. Well, I gained experience for opening that chest. That's pretty cool. Spire is decimated from within. Obviously a great battle depicted on the victory steel took place here. I should tell Sova of this. I mean, you know, there's also the crazy portal that we want to go into as well. Let me see if there's any goblins, though, and I'll see if killing them with physical only will net me experience. Oh, did I get this guy, too? I did not. Wow, he had fucking 300 steel arrows. Damn, son. I've gotten a lot of arrows through this adventure today. This is nuts. Well, there you go. All the Dwemer arrows. Holy shit. 200 iron arrows. 400... Holy shit. 546 steel arrows. Damn, that's gonna be over 1,000 when I sell all those. Shit, yeah. Any more Welkin stones? A couple. There we go. Alright, so let's see. If I kill this guy with my bare fists... Whoa! You can see that, you know, bare fists alone is kind of difficult. That's why I include the enchanted fists.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
I guess that's when you make use of your power attacks, right?
Ha! Here! Ha! Here! Ha! Oh!
So I gained experience for that. I guess if I kill this goblin and I also gain experience for it, and I kill another goblin and I also gain experience for that, then I'll know exactly what the hell's going on. Although then that would mean that you gain no experience for killing something with a spell, or at least... that'd be weird. That shouldn't happen, because if you're a spellcaster, then you would gain no experience at all. But maybe it's just because of the spell casting. Or it could just be timed, like it doesn't show you every single thing. I gained experience for that, and he actually died from the reflect damage. Interesting. That's troubling. So, I didn't kill him. His partner did, or this goblin did. And I didn't get experience for that, even though I did the most damage. Now that's troubling, so it means people can steal your kills. There might be some patches and stuff that I need. We'll see. I mean, I've gained a lot of experience today. But still. It'd be nice if I got experience for every little thing I do. Can you get the fuck out of the way? Shit. Either that, or I'd have to do, like, all hand-to-hand spells that don't actually do damage, but do status effects that make hitting them easier. How did I not hit her there? Come on now. Fuck. Fuck, I hate when that happens. Well, I gained experience for that. So then I guess the next thing we check is if I cast, let's say, Ring of Blades, will I gain experience for this? I did not. Interesting. It does seem like me casting spells and killing stuff does not net me experience. That's troubling. So that means I could have gained a lot more experience today. And the experience I did gain was stuff I physically killed, but a lot of the stuff I've killed today died because of the spells with my punches. Interesting. Okay. So it looks like my friends are getting started up now. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll stop there for the day. We'll continue to clear out this goblin lair. And yeah, we'll also go into the warlock realm next time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll figure out like the weird things and particulars with the experience stuff, but hey, we're doing much better. Yeah, it might also only get experience for vanilla spells. That's very true. That's very true. Yeah, but I'll research that, see if I need any patches. We'll come back here and take these goblins on and continue our archaeologist guild stuff. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys later. See you, everybody.